we get started, though, folks, we're going to have a full day of live training and trading, everything from Bitcoin to options to futures. Make sure you head to afterburnertrading.com/webinar, and you can register for your free slot. Going to be an action-packed day, folks. Really, really looking forward to that. Make sure you also stop by our Facebook page, facebook.com/TopGunOptions. A lot of good stuff going on. Don't know what happened, but somehow I got featured in Doral Magazine and in Weston Magazine, two big South Florida magazines down here, and that's pinned at the top of our page if you want to check out that article. But folks, this is I don't even know where to start, from General Flynn and the president and the tweets over the weekend to North Korea to the tax reform to the market imploding on Friday with Brian Williams and his fake news causing the market to lose 350 points in the blink of an eye. So let's just start here, folks. The world's largest air show is going on essentially down or over in South Korea, as you know, the North condemns this exercise as a prelude to nuclear war, as they launch nuclear weapons towards Japan on a direct trajectory with the United States. Folks, this is coming to it'll come to a head. I'm starting to get back to being well, I got JP Morgan up here for a reason. Look at JP Morgan, folks, up another 2%. Man, we've had our Jan 19, our Jan 20 positions. We've had bull put spreads on here that are absolutely crushing it. Great looking trades in JP Morgan. But folks, the FXI starting to get a little worried that the president might be forced to kind of throw some economic sanctions on China to really wake up the Chinese, to tell them to sit on their little nephew there. Don't know if it's going to work, but this is, you know, I talked to a lot of my military buddies, people that are in the thick of this, just because the media is talking about General Flynn and this FBI agent that ran the Clinton investigation, email investigation last year, brutally anti-Trump guy who just got fired by Mueller. All of that's tainted, folks. This, just because we're talking and focused about all of that stuff and Matt Lauer and all this stuff, doesn't mean this is not going on. A lot of bad stuff over in the Korean Peninsula. As I said, this is insane. The House of Representatives is about to file contempt of Congress complaints against the FBI and the Department of Justice. How the hell does that work, folks? And I could agree more with the president that the FBI is a tainted government agency. Jim Comey destroyed it. Bob Mueller. This whole thing's a complete shit show, folks. I don't want to talk about it. But look at this, folks. This is shocking. This tax overhaul, blinding speed. Remember this when you go to the ballot box. Not one Democrat in the Senate voted to lower your taxes. Remember that. Let's make sure they run on that. Let's Democrats, please run on not voting for tax breaks for everybody in this country. Please run on supporting people who take a knee. Please run on Representative Conyers and Senator Franken. Please run on all of those things. But this is insane. This rally is just, let's take a look at the S&P 500. Obviously, folks, you have to be cautiously bullish right now. Look at this run in the S&P 500. There's the Brian Williams stupid implosion. I got short. We recommended analyze your trade short vol on Friday. Sent out a text that said, hey, if you didn't get filled, just hang on a second. And then said, get in or roll these strikes up, man, because vol is going to implode by next Friday. So we have a beautiful looking trade on volatility, a bearish double vertical on volatility. So look at the VIX coming in here down 3% right now. And we'll take a look at VXX. So we have a very good looking trade on VXX. So there's the spike. Look at that massive spike in the VXX on Friday. We sold into that pop. If you got filled up here, you are looking even better today. If you got it filled around this 35, I mean, we're down here at 31.82. So a lot of great trades going on here at TGO. Very happy with what's going on. Obviously, it's the first Friday of the month. So the biggest thing that's going to happen this week is the average hourly earnings on Friday, which means also non-farm payroll and the unemployment rate. Looking for a good solid 200,000 number there, and looking for a jump. Look at this. Last time average hourly earnings were flat. Now we're looking for at least a heartbeat here and a 0.3%. So here's the deal, folks. Now it's sausage making time. The Senate version of the tax reform is X. The House is Y. They need to get together and make those things sing together there. So we'll see. Now it's really time to make sausage. I think it gets passed. I think we get it before Christmas. Even if we don't get it before Christmas, I think we get it before the end of the year. Very, very bullish for this market, folks. I predicted this. I was one of the few financial professionals who actually said not only is Trump going to win, but we're going to see a massive rip-your-face-off rally. I nailed it, folks. We've been nailing it here at TGO lately, and if you stop by on Wednesday for this full day of live trading and training, you'll see what some other folks have to say, and you'll get my 2018 outlook. So head to afterburnertrading.com/webinar, and you can register for Wednesday's event. Like I said, make sure you stop by our Facebook page to check out a lot of the good stuff going on here at TGO. Okay, I got to run. We have a weekly options live trade brief today at 1 o'clock. Nice trades last week. We had an SPX bull put spread that hit max profit. If you were in that trade, that was a good $1,400. Amazon had a little bit of a problem. Amazon, a lot of people rolled it out to this week. Not looking so hot. The CVS announcement today, these guys might actually, I think Amazon might jump in bed here with, Walgreens. So because CVS and Aetna got together. Amazon is definitely going to look to get into the space, folks. We talked about this. They're either going to buy a FedEx or a UPS, or they're going to just make their own. They're starting to get into the Whole Foods and that stuff. This is the Death Star, folks. So a little bit of a short-term pullback here on Amazon. I don't think this is going anywhere. We might take a look at a weekly options trade here, but if anything, we might, I don't know, we'll see. That's what we're going to do at 1 o'clock, okay? So I got to run. I got to get ready for a 1 o'clock weekly options live trade brief. Like I said, just great looking trades going on here at TGO, trading that volatility, trading that VIX. And we had bullish double verticals here, bearish here, bullish here, bearish here, bullish here, and now we're bearish out the next Friday. That volatility is going to come in, and it absolutely is going to. You just can't keep this market down. But being short volatility the day something goes bump in the night over North or South Korea is going to be bad. So again, be careful when you're short vol. Be very, very tactical when you're short volatility. And again, we'll talk about this on Wednesday. So, all right, folks, I got to run. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see many of my members at 1 o'clock in our weekly options live trade brief.